Hi, this is Dr. Vince Magnini, and it's a pleasure for me to work with the SBDC. I have a PhD in marketing, and in Principles of Marketing, we learned that the three primary ways for small businesses to bring in revenue is number one, win new customers. Number two, entice your existing customers to transact with you more often. And/or number three, get your existing customers to spend more money during each transaction. So it's this three-pronged approach that I take with clients. And I learned a long time ago that when you take this three-pronged approach, a lot of times it's about the influence that we have in face-to-face interactions, the influence that our teams and ourselves have in face-to-face interactions, creating memorable experiences. Oftentimes, it's the person-to-person interactions that serve as the best marketing tool. And that's why I focus on service environments in my consulting. I focus on retail environments, hotel environments, restaurant environments, service environments. What can I say? During the COVID-19 pandemic, the one pointer that I can give on this video would be that there's a difference between actual cleanliness and perceived cleanliness. Your service environment is actually clean. We know that. You have a clean service environment. However, if you do not have certain cues in place, it may not be perceived as clean. And during and following a pandemic, of course, customers have heightened attention to cleanliness. So one cue, for example, would be sunlight. The more sunlight you have streaming through, the more your service environment will be perceived as clean. If given that it is actually clean, of course, which it is. If you have a service environment where it's not possible to stream sunlight in, another alternative would be bright LED lighting. The brighter the lighting, the higher their perceptions of cleanliness. That's what the research tells us. The research also tells us that indoor plants and greenery enhance perceptions of cleanliness. So anytime you can incorporate plants and greenery, that's a good thing, and your service environment will be perceived as cleaner. Smells also come into play, of course. Smells of citrus or smells, another one would be lavender, would increase perceptions of cleanliness. Fresh air is good as well. In the summertime, that's not possible, but in the fall, when you can open your service environment up and have fresh air streaming through, that increases perceptions of cleanliness. Shiny surfaces also improve perceptions of cleanliness. Anytime that you can have acrylic shiny surfaces, people perceive your service environment as cleaner in comparison to having dull surfaces. And lastly, anytime that you can demonstrate in front of your customers that you're cleaning, that's a good thing during and following a pandemic. So any service business that used to do the bulk of the cleaning during the off-closed hours, there are some tasks, of course, that still need to be done when you're closed, but anytime you and your team can be wiping things down and performing cleaning tasks in front of customers, then that will not only increase actual cleanliness, but it will also increase perceptions of cleanliness as well. That's all I have for today. It would be a pleasure for me to work with you. Again, it's a pleasure to work with the SBDC, and I hope that you have a great day, and thank you very much.